channel. My name is Jack Maynard. If you are new here, welcome. Hope you're gonna enjoy yourself, joining the fun like everyone else has done and questionably left. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe they're still out there, floating around, being little cute pies that they are. Before we get into this video, I have two things to tell you. Number one, I have started Twitch. Yeah, I've started a Twitch account. I've been streaming pretty much every other day, or around like 3-4 times a week. So make sure you, in the description, my Twitch is there. It is just twitch.tv/Jack_Maynard. I'm on there all the time doing big streams, 3 hours, 6 hours. We've done some long slogs out there, so make sure you come and join the fun. We play lots of games. And number two is that this video is sponsored by Surfshark. Now, if you don't know what Surfshark is, it's an app, a browser extension which is incredibly fast and easy to use. It automatically connects you to the fastest browser. If you travel a lot like myself, you might use Surfshark's VPN also, because there are so many countries in the world that don't let you on certain websites and stuff like that. So VPN allows you to basically put yourself anywhere in the world and you can access any website at any time and do what you want to do, which is, I think, perfect also for Christmas because it's a very safe way of using the internet. It's very secure. You can't have people basically spying on you on what you're doing online. So where people are buying loads of Christmas presents from loads of different websites all over the world, putting in their bank details and all these things. It's a very safe way of doing that and you can't have people watching you as you do. And if you use the code Jack Maynard, you get an 83% discount plus an extra 3 months trial as well. So it's the cheapest way of being safe online. So go down to the top of my description, it's all there for you. Click the link and Surfshark will do the rest. So in this video I'm going to be answering questions I've never really answered before. Whether I've lied, which I never lied to any of you of course, or I have just ignored. There are a lot of questions I'm constantly asked and I constantly ignore because I guess I don't really want to answer them, but I thought in this video I'd jump on and answer those questions for you because it's lockdown and there's absolutely nothing else to do, so why not sit down and make a video for my lovely, lovely people, and not just because Surfshark are sponsoring my video. I'm making this because I want to. Do you ever wish you didn't start YouTube? The answer to that is no. I've never wished that, ever. If anything, I wish that I maybe pursued it a bit more, a bit harder. Don't know why I did that face when I said harder, but harder. No, I don't wish that, because realistically, my life wouldn't be what it is right now without YouTube. It was my first, real step at what I wanted to do in life, and luckily for me, it has gone very well. I'm very fortunate in the places it's taken me, and YouTube has given me a platform for all the other things I wanted to do, like DJing, going on tour, doing like parody music with my brother, meeting all my amazing friends, it's taken me all over the world, all these kind of things. So I absolutely do not kind of regret or wish I'd never started YouTube, because that I don't know, because that would just, what would I be doing with myself? Are you jealous of Connor, or have you ever been? I'm not jealous of Connor right now, like I said, I'm very fortunate, I'm very happy in life. I'm just loving life right now, even though we're in lockdown. Just loving it. But have I ever been? I guess realistically, yeah, I probably have been. Especially when I was younger. I was in school when Connor started hitting the heights of fame and things like that, and so yeah, having I guess like a relatively famous brother whilst you're still in school doing stuff that you really don't want to do, I don't really know anyone who wouldn't be jealous, but I also got the perks of it very much. I got to do some amazing things at a very young age by being a +1, which was great because he didn't have a girlfriend or anything like that, so going into clubs under the age of 18. Oh wow, yeah, I love how that's the only thing I have to say about all the things I could do with a famous brother being like 16, 17 years old. And mine is to go to clubs, underage. Yeah. How did you meet Lily? Now, for some of you who don't know, Lily is my girlfriend. She's been my girlfriend for about 5 months. 5 months tomorrow. I'm here now, I'm with her now, we're at hers. And yeah, so how did we meet? So modern day love story, I guess you could say. We actually met in lockdown. And now you may be thinking, Jack, how can you meet someone else in lockdown? Because basically, me and Lily were neighbours. In our building that we lived in, on our floor, there was 2 doors in the hallway. That was it. It was mine and hers. And so yeah, we were neighbours. We were opposite each other for a long time. Well, during the first lockdown, I was at home. I was living there. And in the building, I thought no one lived opposite me because I never saw anyone. And then once lockdown ended, she came back to London because she was with her parents. So she came back to London. And the day she came back, I saw her, and I was like, wow, who's that? Who's that girl who lives in my building? Turns out she was my neighbour. She actually knocked on my door asking to borrow something. And I was like, oh my, she's my neighbour. I didn't know she lived next door, I knew she lived in the building. And I was filming something at the time. So then that evening, I knocked on her door and asked if she wanted to come over for a drink. And then she invited me into hers for, you know, a drink and to meet and say hello and stuff. And yeah, that night we just kind of chatted a bit, had a drink, and I was like, oh yeah, wow, that girl's pretty great. So then I pursued and pursued and pursued, and here we are, young and in love. But yeah, that's how we met. Me and Lily were neighbours and started hanging out. So there's nothing else to do, so yeah, we just hung out with each other, and now we're in a relationship. Hell yeah, who'd have thought, huh? Do you still hang out with all the Buttercream gang, or have you all grown apart? Well, we do all see each other still. We talk a lot. We have a group chat, which is always fine. We've seen each other a bit, but look, guys, there's a global pandemic. You know, we're in our 2nd lockdown right now, so we haven't really been able to see them too much. We've seen them a little bit. And the answer to that is yes. We do all still hang out. We do talk. I wouldn't say we've grown apart. We've all grown though, and we're all doing different things. You know, everyone's fortunately doing very well for themselves. Basically, everyone's got girlfriends as well, who they like live with. I've got Lily now as well. Connor and Mikey are the only 2 single ones. You know, we do all hang out. Our girlfriends are all friends as well, so it's wonderful. So it's great. We're all fine. Everyone's very happy. So in a way, I wouldn't say we've grown apart. We've all grown up a lot, and we're all doing different things with our lives. Would you go on I'm a Celebrity if you got asked again? I get asked this question all the time, and I don't really have an answer for it. I think it would depend on how I feel at the time. I think it would be a very bold move to make, obviously, as we all know last time. Didn't exactly go to plan, but, you know, we grow, we learn. I don't know, you know, part of me would love to go on there and do really well, you know, try and win the show, something like that. But then part of me maybe thinks it's maybe not worth the like kind of stress and anxiety and all the issues it could cause me going back on there. So, you know, maybe I would leave it, but at the same time, part of me would love to go back on and kind of show the people what I really am, because they didn't get to experience much of me. And finally, we have a very, very deep question, a question that's very dear to my heart. Bo or Rocky? For those of you who don't know him, Bo is our family cat back at home down in Brighton, and Rocky is, well, Rocky is this hunk. For those of you who don't know, this is Rocky. He's Lily, well, he's our dog, but he's Lily's dog, technically. He is 2 years old, he's a French bulldog, and his name's Rocky, and he's just the most perfect thing I've ever come across in my life, apart from Lily, but I still think I prefer Rocky. Don't I? It's a hard one. I think, do you know when I'll be able to decide? I'll have to come back to this question, because at Christmas, Rocky and Bo are meeting for the first time, because me and Lily are going back to Brighton at some point to see my family over Christmas, obviously. So Rocky's gonna have to come, so we can't just leave him at home. So he's gonna meet Bo, and it's gonna be a fight to the death. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I don't know. I love them both, so I'll decide after Christmas, you know, maybe one of them will annoy me and won't get me a very nice present or something. But there we have it, guys. Thank you very much for watching this video. Hopefully you learned a little bit more about me. Feel free to ask me some more questions down below in the comments. Maybe I'll answer some of those as well. Thanks to Surfshark for sponsoring this video, and everyone go down to the description right now and get 83% off using the code Jack Maynard. See you very soon.